Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Angels Always Win 444. Today we have a daily, I'm not sure what I'm going to call these yet, like divine guidance, daily message. It's for the day of Tuesday, the 21st of April. Even though this is dated for that date, it is a timeless read, so please, whenever you feel drawn to it, that is when it will most likely resonate for you. And if this is completely off your, chart, just leave it. If it doesn't resonate with you, just leave it. Take the good, leave the bad. Same thing as in life. What do I have to say for you guys? I'm gonna sage your space, sage. This is actually Palo Santo. So, we'll do this. I hope you guys all find yourself in good health right now. Amazing, wonderful, joyous, badass health. This card, if the cards are face up, that's how they fell. If they're face down, that's how they fell. Okay, so let's get started. Do a prayer. So I invite the presence of Divine Spirit to bring help and healing here. May Divine Love bless, guide, and protect us and inform us. May pure inspiration and Divine Love guide this experience and bring wisdom to our hearts, our minds, our souls, and bring blessings and guidance to all. Okay. I love how this smells. If sage feels too strong for you guys, like it smells too much like weed, sometimes I think it smells like weed. And if it bugs you too much, Palo Santo has like a sweet wood scent. It's amazing. Especially like if you feel yucky, like nauseated, and you can't stand strong scents. Yeah, it's good for you. Okay, so we call upon our ascended masters, our archangels, our divine loving guide, divine team. We call upon you now. Thank you for clearly guiding us and answering these questions. Any questions you guys might have in your head right now that you need this guidance specifically for? Okay, so I did draw all the cards out, deal them all out beforehand. So do something for someone. Give your attention to another. 41 or 5. I'm not sure if you guys can see these that well because it's getting darker and I haven't turned the light on. So whenever you look at the images too, look at the images and your subconscious will like automatically, it triggers something in your subconscious to immediately like start drawing something up for you. And then we have trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? This may have a lot to do with recognizing your body sensations and how, sorry, I'm going to turn that down. It's an ad. It's so annoying. Yeah, we're just going to silence that out. So with this one, especially right now, when you come across other people, stores, it's whenever you come across someone and all of a sudden like something in your body, like either you start getting like you pick, excuse me, you pick up on their energy. So if you feel like a gut wrenching feeling, like, maybe that's like that's you shielding, like trying to shield yourself. A lot of people that subconsciously like grab their tummy and cross their arms across their tummy, like that's your subconscious mind trying to tell you like, hey, like shield yourself, like distance yourself. But also, what is the niggly? Oh, and you know what? This applies perfectly. This morning, or just a couple minutes ago, I had a headache out of nowhere, and I don't really get headaches. And I had breakfast, I had lunch, I had coffee even, and I drink a lot of water, and I took vitamins. So I was like, I'm good, because usually my headaches are triggered by food. I'm hungry, and that was just not it. It was just not working. It wasn't happening. And trusting the niggle for me was, I had drawn the cards beforehand, and they'd been sitting here on the desk with like their little stone on them, and I really feel that it was telling me, hey, we need you to get these messages out now. Like, hey, someone needs to hear these messages. Like, get them out now. Like, you drew the energy, you called upon us, we gave them to you, now get them out. Spread them out. Okay. So that was, for me, that was my niggly feeling. This makes sense now, you know, give your attention to another. This is for you guys. This is you guys. This is, someone needs this message, or called for this message, and it's giving to you guys. That was the niggly feeling for me. I needed to give this to you guys. That's why I was having a headache. Because now it's like, it's clearing up. It's crazy. And I didn't take any ibuprofen because I usually just try to be natural about it. Okay. So, I will list the decks below also. This is the Earth Magic, but they're not in yet, so I made these. But it's with the meaning and intention of the Earth Magic Oracle deck. I'm just waiting for them to come in. Lots of time on our hands right now, you guys. So we have Full Moon, Completion, Fog, Veiled, Rainbow, Blessings, the Volcano and the Volatility, and Tsunami, Wake Up Call. And they have cute little trees in the back. Okay, so let me just put these out. So, oh, okay. So this almost feels like it's my own reading right now because I feel like what it's calling you to do, it's like you get that wake-up call. You're being called to do something for someone else. But in not doing so, like, the universe is like, hey, go do this. And it's already woke up, like, you already know it's telling you to go do it, but you're not doing it. So it's like, it's going to start shoving you. Like, that volatility, like, it's going to get more aggressive with you and be like, hey, you need to go do this right now. Like, you are keeping blessings veiled from someone. And this is crazy because this is like the messages. Like, I had the wake-up call. I was like, oh, I want to do the readings like this and make them like a daily thing and draw them out and set them up. And then it's like a day went by and I didn't do them. Might have been like a day and a half. And I hadn't done them. And then the headaches, like I kept waking up with the headaches. Or like they would just come. And especially today, it was like, you need to get out there. You need to get out there. And I had a beautiful day, and that actually is what got me to sit down, because I was like, I felt called to the light in my window, and it's like, it was because I needed to unveil these blessings, these messages for whomever needed them. And in doing so, with the full moon, it's the completion of a cycle, you know? If the universe asks you to do something and you feel that niggle, like you feel called to help someone else, and another reader actually, she just mentioned, I'll try to remember who it was, but she just mentioned how she was at she was taking a picture of the sun because it like looked cool or something, but there was a lady coming and she was like in scrubs. She looked like she was in slow motion because she was so tired, and she felt that niggle, and that niggle for her was, she suddenly was like, she had just a moment where she's like, I need to give this woman money. I don't know why. I just know that God wants me to give her money. And she's not homeless. Like, she's wearing scrubs, you know. But there's, like, and the thing is, it's that she did trust her niggle. And she found out, because the lady lived in her apartment building. So she found out, like, where she lived. And then she left her a little note and a little, like, an amount of money, and she just said, like, you know, like, anonymous, like, here you go. And the thing is, just like when we give these messages, we don't know if they ever reach any of you. We don't know if they ever resonate completely with anyone. We don't know if, you know, like, people can watch them, but, like, is it resonating? Is it helping you? And the thing is that it's not our job to know. It's not our job to know, am I doing this for someone else because I want something in return, you know? Like, oh, I want to feel good. I want the confirmation of, like, oh, thank you, your reading resonated. Like, it's not about that. It's about doing it out of love so that we can bring these blessings to someone and perhaps help lift the veil for them, or help them see through the veil more. And in doing so, our cycle is completed. That is the universe saying, thank you. You listened. You actually did what I told you to do. And I'm going to keep like blessing you and bringing more messages through you, to you. Because I feel better after the readings. Like I said, it clears my headaches away. So I feel better after the readings, and I feel so good being able to give a loving message to someone that may need it. And again, it's not about knowing, it's not about the gratification, even though that energy exchange is beautiful. It's just about knowing that it's out there and it's going to find the people that it needs to. And my cycle is completed right there. The universe will carry this out for whomever it needs to go to. So, that's kind of where I'm at with this. I will read this card, the Trust the Niggle card. I'm going to read the little book meaning for it. So, Trust the Niggle. Because I believe it also comes with like questions and like intuitive, like affirmations, I believe. So, what deck is this? This is the Work Your Light. Trust the Niggle. I love how they call it a niggle. Like, because you know when someone's like a nuggie annoys you, like a niggle. Like, I just feel like someone giving you a noogie and like it irritating you, but like the harder, you know, they could do it lightly and playfully, and then it starts getting harder and it really hurts. That's how I see it. Like, it's just funny. Okay, let's see. Trust. What card number is? Doesn't have a card number. Trust the. Oh, I found it. Okay. Okay. So it says that niggling feeling, that annoying niggling feeling, that inconvenient, annoying niggling feeling. Try as you might, it's there, and it ain't going anywhere. Most people spend years ignoring their niggling feelings, throwing their best dollops of stubbornness, ego, and post-rationalization to numb them out. It's exhausting. And until you face the niggle, life just throws you more bait to awaken it. Oh, you know what? Yeah, and oh my god, yes. Life just throws you more bait to awaken it, that wake-up call. It's gonna keep doing it. To draw your attention to the light within you that is bursting to come out. The niggle is an arrow for pointing to what is standing in your way. The relationship, the conversation, the decision, the shift that needs to be made. The stone in your shoe. Often, we may feel the niggling feeling in our body first. Many people think that intuition is something from higher realms, but in fact, it is the body that is intuitive. That is the intuitive one. It works through our senses to deliver vibrational information. That blessings, it's working to deliver vibrational information. It takes just a moment every day to scan your body to receive the intuitive intelligence and act on it quickly. You are being called to face the niggle now. If you don't face it, the universe will throw something much more bigger and more obvious in your path. It's going to throw that volatility at you. And then you will likely regret that you didn't answer the niggle in the first place. I know it's scary, but you are safe. Answer the niggle now. And then it just asks you, like, the inquiry it has for you is, what is your niggling feeling trying to tell you? It's trying to tell you that your blessings are veiled and you need to unveil them by answering this wake-up call. And in doing so, you get that full moon, you get that completion, you get that new cycle that finally gets to come in, and you're like, oh, thank God. Like, thank God, a new one gets to start. Okay, so this was your message for Tuesday. And I hope whenever it finds you all in grand health and you are all having a wonderful, beautiful day. And I need to turn my light on because it's probably really dark. If this message resonated with you, please do. Telling you that this isn't about me, but this is actually about when you share your stories and your lessons learned in the comments, it's a blessing for someone else, and you uplift each other. And that could be the simple wake-up call that some of you need to do. You need to like, the universe is calling you to share your story, your lessons learned with others. You know, do a loving do something for someone else. Turn your loving attention to another. So it's sharing that information, it's sharing those lessons so that they can be a blessing for someone else, and so they can uplift the vibrational frequency of all of us as a collective and help us keep moving and keep working, you know, on us too. So I hope you all have a beautiful, wonderful night. Please do like, share, and subscribe, and turn on your notification bells if you'd like. I've found that with the readers I watch, when I have my bell turned on with them, the messages seem more in sync because I think it's a more accurate, even though they are timeless, I think it's a more accurate, it's a more in sync energy transfer, if that makes sense. Or also just so you can make sure you get some daily guidance. Okay, I hope you guys all have a wonderful, beautiful evening. Bye, and a wonderful Tuesday.